This is an extremely young team, Penn State. A ton of freshmen loaded with talent. They are coming.
I didn't find out until around noon, 12:30 that day, because I've been dealing with injuries all year, so I finally got released to wrestle that day. As soon as I left the doctor's office, I immediately got on the phone with my teammates, Carter, Aaron, Brooks, Imran, and just let them know. We were all real excited about it.
As Penn State wraps up their final preparations for the 2021 Big Ten Championship, we sat down with freshman heavyweight Greg Kerkvliet, freshman 149-pounder Bo Bartlett, and freshman 125-pounder Robert Howard. Bo, what was the biggest factor behind you landing at 149?
Going into the year, I just put my weight down because, I put it down as 141, 149, just because to allow myself flexibility. I said, freshman coming in here and redshirt. That's kind of that's typically what happens. You never know you never really know what's going to happen. I just said, I just want to wrestle. I want to improve. And, if it's time to compete, it'll be time to compete. But I just like wrestling. And then moving in, I think about 6 weeks ago, we start getting close to wrestling. And I'm like, well, might as well. Let's just try it. I felt pretty strong wrestling 141 pounders. I don't typically feel like that, but I felt very strong. And I was like, okay, maybe I can wrestle bigger people too. Who knows? And I just talked to the coaches. We all talked, and now we're going with it.
I'm here and I can compete with these guys. I've known that. It's nice to reassure yourself when, your teammates believe in you and your coaches believe in you, and everyone sees that, you're putting the time in, especially because, that's a big thing. Proving to not just myself, but my teammates that they should believe in me. And when, you see them believe in you, it gives you definitely a whole nother level of confidence. So, just competing, having a good time. I wasn't able to wrestle for the first couple months that I got here. Was coming off an injury. So, it's all coming together right now, and it feels really good.
When you say it's all coming together, what aspects of your game are specifically developing to the way that you like?
I think more so than anything, just being getting used to wrestling a 7-minute match. That 3-minute long first period is no joke. So, I'm definitely used to it by now, but coming in, that was don't go 300 miles an hour in the first period because you still got a long way to go. But learning, when to attack, when to settle back and get your energy, but also just it's little things. Coming in from high school, wrestling at high level is, everyone wrestles at a high level. So, it's the slight little things, clean up your stance, making sure your head's in this position. It's just small stuff. So really starting to get those down.
Bo, the training room at Penn State is loaded with talent. Who do you go up against on a daily basis?
It's hard to pick people out because you look in the room, you look on rosters, you look at the coaching staff, RTs, whoever is there on any given day, it's incredible. So, over the summer, I'd wrestle Zane a lot, and that was fun. That was a lot. That was a big learning curve. We're still trying to chip away at that one, but he's great college wrestler, 3-time national champ, and just seeing guys like that and really trying to wrestle my best and just picking up small things here and there. It pays off when you wrestle someone else and you see wow, okay, this is maybe I can grab a leg. I can pick him up before I couldn't touch this guy's leg. I can grab onto this guy. I can pick up and throw him on the ground. It's just the small improvements that are noticeable.
Well, I go up against Baylor, who's the other 125-pounder, great partner. He's long, gives me some challenges, and he's got a great gas tank. So he's pushing me into the third period and getting on me, and it's kind of annoying. So he's a great partner. I have Jordan Conway, 2-time All-American from here, graduated in 2016. Brandon Meredith from last year, I have Mark McKnight, who was an All-American from here, and then Roman, who just kind of beats me up a little bit. I have some great partners, and being around those people in the room just brings it out of you every day.
Greg, with the Big Ten championship on the horizon, what's the goal?
Win a Big Ten title.
How do you accomplish that?
Go out there and wrestle hard every match, do what I do best, and not worry about what they have for me.
The goal is to make sure that mentally I'm allowing myself to wrestle to the ability that I know I have. And however that happens, you can't really guarantee anything, but I know how I've trained, I know how people around me, and I know how I've prepared. And I'm confident that if I can compete to my best ability, good things happen.